lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. From dust we are all created, and unto dust we shall all return. Rest in peace, brother man.
Yeah. Wama kala tujinu wa insi inali abuduni. God not creates the devil them, and we the mortal man them. For nothing pass for worship him. Rest in peace, brother.
We give special condolence to the family member of Momoh Konte, and to the APC party, and to Falaba district, Konadugu district. Once again, we just want to say rest in peace, Momoh Konte. Till the day we go meet again.
And now we missing you. Family they cry for the burn, and now we missing you. We pray that we all meet again, but now we missing you. Brother, Momoh Konte, with the miss you. Everybody cry with the pain. Now we missing you. Hey, dunia. We pray that you soul rest in peace.
Yeah. We really feel sad, man. Wait and tell me say you die, I deny, I not believe. I even argue saying a lie. I turn left and turn right. Kabbalah people all they cry, but me only wish for you, Papa. Now God inside. As the problem come, Momoh ready for bulldozer. This na big loss story, Konadugu bulldozer. I'm around to noble that preso Gucci, them all shocked, but this life na patrol and die na the bus stop. Kabbalah they miss you, Falaba they miss you, and we no go stop for cry. We no need no tissue. This thing they burn me attracting, but I peaceful. Momoh Konte quit for help as he bring you
now
issue.
We missing you. Family they cry for the burn, and now we missing you. We pray that we all meet again, but now we missing you. Brother Momoh Konte, we the miss you. Everybody cry with the pain, and now we missing you. Hey dunia, we pray that you soul rest in peace. One man fall, I see the people calling, see the children crying and the people start crying. When we heard that you dead on the highway, man can deny even when the feeling irate. Who can show the youth man this love that you show? Who can show the children this love that you show? Who can rest Kabbalah? Who can make you feel this love? Brother man, you die and you gone, and now we missing you. Family they cry for the burn, and now we missing you. We pray that we all meet again, but now we missing you. Brother Momoh Konte, we the miss you. Everybody cry with the pain, and now we missing you.
Miss you.
Hey dunia, we pray that you soul rest in peace.
Yeah. Rabana, Atina, Fidunia, Asana Tan. The sudden death we make you know this life not time. We dey pray for you, cause you know you dey Allah in hand. You dead shock because you know say na Allah in plan. Momoh Konte, we dey miss you till the day where we go meet you. All the good angel dey with you, na paradise God promise you. My dey catch on or you me, Papa go see what you do we. You don't take we one game up na coin na do go dey rule we. Like that college where they build, tell me about who da go down am. Momoh Konte no proud, we dey count on to even the poor man. All the promise where they give we coin na do we must do am. I dey told me last salute, Danka Bali #1.
Now we missing you. Family they cry for the burn, and now we missing you. We pray that we all meet again, but now we missing you. Brother Momoh Konte, we the miss you. Everybody cry with the pain, and now we missing you. Hey dunia, we pray that you soul rest in peace.
May Allah grant you Jannah to Firdaus. Baba, Aduna confuse.
This now your little prayer for you. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يئوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم ربنا تقبل صلاتنا تقبل ركوعنا تقبل سجودنا تقبل تحياتنا وسلامنا يا رب العالمين. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والصلاة والسلام على المرسلين والأنبياء والحمد لله رب العالمين. Make you so rest in peace.
Black P on the mix.
Team One Music.
Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. From dust we are all created, and unto dust we shall all return. Rest in peace, brother man.
Yeah. Wama kala tujinu wa insi inali abuduni. God not creates the devil and we the mortal man them. For nothing, pass for worship am. Rest in peace, brother.
We dey give special condolence to the family member of Momoh Konte and to the APC party and to Falabadi Street.
Okay.
Me famble them. Una all good evening, good afternoon. Momoh Konte, Chairman Momoh Konte, as una can commonly know how in the color, Naina been the district chairman Konadego district. He left Kabbalah yesterday between the hours of 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Together with the acting regional and deputy chairman, Una Chairman Sayo Mara, and the regional publicity secretary, who they can call commonly Infaji. Commonly in the color, everybody know the party, in the color and say Alakuma. A left day, as he approach na this India na in driver una baba. Now he approach. Now from here, as I don't come, also I don't do so naya, then call naya Katankina. In Limba, what's in them call Katankina? Now something old dondon. A dondon fe mina Limba say dondon Katankina, na so then call this villager. As he reach naya, this now some of the motokan iom foot mark them. Now yeah. It begin the driver owner Baba, experienced driver who done there for nearly 15 years with Momoh Konte. If I'm not mistaken, one day not ever get accident. Now yeah, it begins struggle. As they look at him, it looks somehow critical. If Nata na in fire na yeah, we actually go see what they get for happiness. But I not talk much on that. Let's so family exactly how this accident and how Momoh finally how he end up in your life. Look at the time you mark, how the driver don't struggle, how he don't come out, how he can how he come on how he come? Na so he don't come. Na so he come. Na so he come. Na so he come. He can You see, Usa he can't struggle. This now, Usa now the first test down the wall. I don't know if I break the mask. Pam. Now it's time for go under. The driver struggle. He pull and come back in the street. You see now, he can't back. Pam. He try for struggle. I know say it's not easy. When somebody go down develop brake on and nearly maybe 80 miles per hour or even 70, but even at 60 miles, you can't back. You see the driver? Actually, when they really struggle, they don't come off. Now you own lane. If they can't back, you don't struggle now. You can't. You say not satisfied. Come on now. Family. If you actually that driver they be no say, if not to accident, they can yanda na water under. Now yanda na they yanda no more for don't fling Momoh Konte together with me on team. I believe sometimes that for be able to help him. But no, the driver still continue for say, no why yes, I hold on the steering. I not been there, but according to what I see, I hold on the steering. It can't It can't for struggle, me family. From yonder, it can't look no more. You see what it can't struggle na your back. I fight him. It's just like when somebody then at the war front, he then at the battle where they fight something. This was how the driver been the fight. You see this all nine entire mark the way they go. A come on now, after we don't come on now, a can first impact we can hit Nayana. I think Naya we can discover. You see huh? Bang! Naya. From there now, this now we call broken particles. The traffic policeman then the final something, this now called broken particle. Bam! So the motorcar totally it don't overdevelop speed. It can struggle. Yeah. They still not there for again. The car outside now, you see the mark there now? It struggle now, you take them from there again. In the same Baba, I've not been there, but I know say maybe Momoh Konte sometimes have been the helper on the steering because he's a professional driver. The car now back. Bam! They can't hit now back. You see, this is the second impact. My family. When I see him, now the second impact this one. Oh, the motorcar we don't see say it don't lose control. It don't lose control. It can't continue for calm. The come back is struggle now. Now it's struggle. It's time for fending your way back. You know fit. It come back in the street. It come here. The car at this other end here back. It's still not fit. It come out. It's time for come here. Look one big hole now. One no if not.
Greetings, fellow Sierra Leonean and viewers beyond the Sierra Leone community. Welcome to Salon for All and Voice for All Network Television. I am your host, Khadija Tijan Nabi. On the community announcement, on behalf of the entire team, we extend birthday wishes to the celebrant, Uncle Unisa Alarazin of New Jersey, Uncle Bobo Kole of New Jersey, Auntie Alima Cole of New Jersey, Auntie Zalikatu Rahman of California. We wish you all well and good health. On the other news, I also want to bring onto the attention of the public that there was a wrong audio way go out there where surface where they say now the legendary football player Mr. Osayo Mara. On behalf of fam and in family, I want to make it clear to the public that that was an error. I know say the name them in identical in terms of the first and last name, but I want to make it clear say that they kind of like misconnect the two. One having to do with the deputy chairperson of the All People's Congress, we lost in life, versus the one when I've been the former player. So I make it clear, and it been send me an audio also where I will play later. But having said that, I don't want to labor any further because today we decide for celebrate a life of a person where been known for so many things. Humility could be an understatement. A man where work the art just the way how God one time where he always remind himself say in the servant of the Most High, and any person we come across this man from what I don't gather and the family them then for then I would say the where we end na a blessing and a blessing to Mama Salon as a whole. And I can always say family does not necessarily mean say na by blood, but the people that we impact na in life along the way don't become family. Many of them we sit with we today in biological family as well as the one that we go consider a family. When I read this man some of the things that we don't do na this dunya, and again we they ask for the Almighty forgive we because we're not the kind also for brag, but rather celebrate the beauty of this man and tell in family say we appreciate him for the contribution we make to we beloved Mama Salon. Like I say, waiting I say earlier, that's the man from waiting and describe and a man way humble, he work the arts with humility. So we go here, it's not for say, oh, we can't talk about for show off, no. Not just for celebrate the life of an icon, a legend, a person who don't impact the lives of many. When at the late Mr. Momoh Konte. Having said that, I don't want to labor any further. We'll get so much for discuss today about this late man. But at this juncture, I will stop for now. Bring we panelists then we like I say in biological family as well as the family that we make along the way. With that said, I will call on the family members them first, and then the other second family member there as well. Let them introduce themselves, and then we will learn into we tribute today to the late Mr. Momoh Konte. And I thank you all. Welcome. If I can kindly call Mr. Mohamed Konte, come in, sir. May you introduce yourself before we go into the detail. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, Ms. Khadija.
Yes, ma'am. Welcome. I want to take this opportunity for tell you plenty thank you. We know say this time not a rough time for you and the family, but yet still you make time for honor the invitation. As you know, say with the honor your brother and they make a tribute to him. Thank you for making the process so easy. And you guys are an example of the late man, the way how you receive me up to this time is speak volume of the person that you guys are. And obviously like how they can say the apple not fall far from the tree, and then I prove that beyond what words within words can actually define. Welcome again, sir. Can you kindly tell the world who that you be to the late man, please?
Thank you very much, Ms. Khadija. Mina Mohamed Konte, commonly known as Shortball. Mina the younger brother, the last of four. Na mi Momoh Konte. We sorry, I was no sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Momoh Konte, na the third born. The second born then my host then Momoh Konte, and then I will say a little about my brother when the time permits.
Wonderful.
Now that's an introduction. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Make a call on Mr. Ibrahim Konte, the other brother of the way come of the late man. Come in, sir. Introduce yourself, please.
Jeremy,
Yes, sir. Good day again now.
Mina Ibrahim Konde, Kamala Raslibai, Mina cousin to Momoh and Mohamed Konte Shabo, Mina and cousin. And Momoh, besides all, was like a big brother. I've been in Europe before. Every night they visit me 24/7. All the talk, we live close. I mean, it's beyond imagination. I will pause first till you get me back.
I appreciate you so much for where you take time and your warm gesture for allow we in our life. Thank you, sir. Make a call on Mr. Dauda Black. Thank you. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, Khadija. Been Dara Black Kamara, being a friend and a comrade, I'll say colleague, to Mr. Momoh Konte. I'm fortunate for me to meet him 1 or 2 times now, free time and local during the past convention where we go for go ratify the constitution of the People Congress, where it happen. But now, man, like we say, we could give a tribute of him today. This is not only about the family, it's about the nation again, the nation Sierra Leone. It's a big loss for the country, big loss for the APC, big loss for Kabbalah, and big loss for the family. But now we are a soldier. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Black. Welcome once again. Make a call on Mr. Jimmy before Mr. Wankasu. Mr. Jimmy, come in, sir. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, Mona Jimmy Mara, Momoh Konte na like a big brother to me, na a boss, na a comrade, na a friend, we're just like partners in crime, you know. Everywhere we they go, they na salon, I mean, they go together, not excluding the two people who we die, and all in business, in movements, and part of what they do now, they do them together. So basically, I would say Asabi, a lot of what Momoh Konte don't they do, you know, around Sierra Leone and outside Sierra Leone as well. Now other areas. I might not say Asabi everything, but we are very close. You know, up to the day we die, we talk up to 9, 10 in the morning before they even travel. So yeah, he's that kind of a person to me.
Wonderful. I'm sorry for your loss, as that of each of you there today. Mr. Wankasu, come in, sir.
Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Abdullahi Kamara, aka Wankasu. From a Muslim perspective, I would say Inna Lillahi wa Inna Ilaihi Raji'un. We ask Allah forgive the brothers them who lost their life in this terrible accident, and we hope say Allah will forgive the mistakes and grant them a Jannah to Firdaus. We are a comrade of the late brothers them we Allah take their lives in this terrible accident, and me here from the northwest, we are specifically Kawine district.
Mr. Wankasu, welcome once again. Commonly known as that, Mr. Abdullah Kamara, welcome once again. I want to call on Mr. Ibrahim Sise, commonly known as APC Doctor. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. When you get me?
Yes, sir. Would I get you?
Yeah. I still in shock. I mean, Ibrahim say commonly called aka APC Doctor. I live in Washington, D.C., the United States of America, where Momoh will meet during the time of the NPRC. We'll meet to Suma, a restaurant at 7th Street. Now, come on, please, later in the way, any information you want to get, but you can't do. During our NPRC time, the war time, the headquarters, I know they go back cooking, they eat African food. But every time I go there, they always see me with red. They always see me with red. They always see me with red. Now when they just call me, make fun with me, he said, I ask you a question, man. What's the reason why you always like red? No matter what happens, you must get red cap or red crepe or what they call. I say, you see me, I say me now 100% APC. That did not mean Momoh Konte. We become like brothers. When they go to Suma, no matter how I want to pay, say no, I need to pay. Well, I said, no, just take the rest of it, or take what you want to take with it. But one thing where I respect her for, even when he died, what I'm glad for, even though I cry, is that Momoh Konte, as soon as they call me 6 o'clock, say he died, the first thing in the mind, I said on the road to Kabbalah. Every day they tell me, say, don't forget you people. Don't forget you people. So anytime I call her future weekend, I don't go Kabbalah. You call her Sunday, I don't come Kabbalah. And he's so emphasized on education. So when I can really say in a big school in that area, they call it that area day, I was so impressed. And God take an hand so far. Up to now, I don't still believe it. Because when they call me 6 o'clock, I tell the person I don't miss the phone and I hang up the phone. I see the accident, I know not so that in the side. Until when I see the real one way it didn't like motorcar. Now I lost myself. In that one, not the only APC, Kabbalah, people, the life of people who don't church will ever remain the top bottom for the rest of your life. Now Momoh Konte in that one make me I believe so that he say good thing not the last too long. I will come back. I'll talk much about come back again. Now thank you very much. Let God give Arjana, let God forgive them. Let God open the window heaven. All prayers, let God answer them for them.
Allahumma amin. Thank you so much, sir. And once again, we ask Allah for the again the highest of Jannah from what we understand. And one of the audio where I go play later, Allah love him, Allah choose him among many of his servants. Like what they can say, many are called, but few are chosen. Wallahi, Allah choose him. And I hope say this gonna bring solace to the family. In the example of if this man they do sadaka to Jaria or charity, take to the time before it go inside in car for it go back now free turn way Allah call him. I believe say in all for find solace within this blessing way Allah they put as trial to in a family. And again with the ask Allah that anything we'll talk now so it counter as blessing for an it counter as blessing for a baraka. Any mistake will make Allah not counter against them. Anything will they talk ya Allah we need to try for praise them because you say no praise you servant them, but ya Allah we they show we appreciation today ya Allah. Sorry for him any side way mistake, sorry for him the goodness that we don't make ya Allah multiply him again the highest of Jannah ya Allah. Having said that, make a call on Mr. Momoh Konte. Now he come back in. Now he give we a background of him brother. Come back in, sir. Mr. Mohammed, did you hear me, sir?
You hear me?
Okay, yes, now they hear you. Sorry.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ms. Khadija. Okay. I will let's just say a little thing about my brother. We are this alone. We get one word we can always tell me, say you I will make you learn
So Mr. Mohammed, talk back again. You know they come at full screen. I don't know why. Yeah, with the area was very, very low, and it not seem like they're on full screen.
If you don't see your face.
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, no problem.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I don't know why you need to appear on a full screen. I want to get a little bit on a full screen, but for whatever reason you need to appear on full screen. Okay, go ahead. Sorry for the interruption.
That's okay. That's okay. So, I mean, where they tell me, say, I want to land book, say, you know, the next one after me. So, go school, you go for land book. So, I've been in college, and what I've done, I don't be know anything about computer. So, it tell me, say, I think about something, I say, wait, now I say, wait, I say, I just see you all take the church computer. So what you like and ask you are interested in that. I said one go. I said okay, fine. I said me go Ghana. I did Ghana for 1 year and some months. I did do hardware and then networking. So I did it.
Oh, the volume. Okay. Sorry, Mr. Mohammed. Mr. Jimmy saying that they hear you. Is there any way you can
I'm the beginning of the show.
Yeah, the video, yes. I don't know why you need to show on a larger I don't know how you do your setting, but for whatever reason, we need to see you.
Can you see me now?
Yes. Oh, you need to see him, eh?
No.
Okay.
You see
So
me?
check your setting on you. Yes, how you set. I don't know how you set you.
But what we can only have been seen.
Yes,
So
yes.
we see also.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know see me?
Yeah, turn
You
you.
don't.
Okay, you don't turn upside down. Okay.
So now the other way back.
Sorry.
Okay. Wonderful.
Yeah.
So talk now.
You
Say
see me
something
now?
now. We hear you.
All right. So as I
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
so I
Still
go
a
Ghana,
struggle.
come out Ghana. When I
Wonderful.
come
Good.
back, you
Good. We
get
hear
me
you.
clearly.
Yes,
No,
yes.
I see how
All
to
right.
get you.
Yeah, go ahead now.
All right.
Yeah.
So when I come out Ghana, I come back, go back saloon.
Oh
So
boy.
na next night, I come in a room, nine people,
Oh
and I see,
boy. What's in the
but
happen
this I
now?
want to do. He said, but I want to do more than this. So I said, well, what do
Ah.
you need now? So he says, Sarah, tell one give you contract. You think so for take an answer as a take. And I'll be the first person na Sierra Leone for install a wireless broadband internet system and
Mr.
infrastructure in
Mohammed,
Salone.
I don't know what's in they go on. I don't know. You go back again on small screen.
Did they get me?
Yeah, would it get you, but you need a show large.
I don't know why.
Okay. Okay, we'll go
Are they
manage
so
and so.
large now?
Yeah, no more. Okay, go ahead,
Are
sir.
they
Go
so
ahead.
large?
Yeah, no. Go ahead, though. Go ahead.
Okay. So nine
Okay, it don't mute. Oh, God.
from there nine
Oh,
he
wonderful.
tell now he tell me say the two way they happened he say I don't know what you think for go further than this. I just want to make a short plan not take time.
No, take your
So
time.
he decided to say, well, I'll send you go America. That's okay. I said, that's fine. I not take students loan. I do me 4 years, I graduate. And he was so excited, so happy for me for what I do. He said, well, now this I want. So now he tell me, he say, I don't want to waste time. I for continue to do your masters.
Uh-oh. I think you get interruption. Okay, good.
The short boy now says, he say, anybody will able to do good. He said, do one good. He said, anybody will do good. He said, do one good. Even like somebody, I think, with the APC doctor, so many measure we talk about that university. I just want to put on brief. He called me. He said, "No, I get everything because the sketch of the networking map, now the place he sent them to me. So I look at them, now advice. I made advice on the equipment, on the cables, on this. I did give all everything. You know, I find it difficult for even to explain about my brother because up to now I don't feel okay. To be very honest, not just that say that the problem I find am very difficult because even as I talk to you, so whatever wrong me, I don't feel good. But Momoh impacts a lot of Sierra Leoneans in life. A lot of Sierra Leoneans in life. He helped Momoh Church everywhere. Like, I remember it was 2003. We sit down at office, guy called me, he said, I'm now going to office. Guy told me, say, I want to send some people there for go overseas. That's I said, oh, that's fine. Now he look me shaking, that's why. He say, I be feel say, you go ask yourself, he say, I feel say, you go ask, say, hey, why not send me? And most of the people that we sent 2003, most of them are from the south and the east. Mama know the pick for say they choose this now, this now. No, because just as I earlier on said, now we are four boys, no girls, four boys, I'm the last. But this the encouragement, the words away to tell me, call me and can give me control the word they tell me, say, no worry. He say you just land book. He say something denier. You just land book. You know? So it mean like a big loss. I know what you exactly. I don't even understand how to even express that word there. When I lost my life, it make it you want in life could can say I will talk a lot because that is a lot for talk about. But I don't want to hold people in time. But the only thing I want to say, Momo impacts a lot of people in lives. And the only thing I want to know much about lives that we impact on now when this incident happened. When people in the call me all over, everywhere people in the call me say, hey, now you remember we brother this, now you think about just to imagine your face, imagine brother face, now you remember. But in life, now what God wants and happened. Nobody really dispute that. So we all could take on it. It's painful. My loss to we, the family, my loss to Koinadugu, Falaba, my loss to APC, now a loss to the country. A big loss. So if I read there for now, I think I will stop there. I'll give people a chance to talk. Because as I talk, I will talk for hours.
Okay, no problem. Mr. Konde, come in. We will bring back Mr. Mohammed back in a little bit. Mr. Konde, come back in, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kabinja, for giving me the opportunity for this program as a tribute to your brother, your papa, your uncle, and one of your main greatest philanthropists, when I late big brother Momoh Konte. Just as how my brother runs say Mohammed, Momo impact so many people alive. Momo visited me in Holland. First visit to me in Holland was 2012. So in Komori, it come. So one day I've been get like a white dress party for the first time. So now I tell people and say, I try to make me convince them Momoh Konte must see for the car. They got give them good road. So now people don't tell me like me. So what's that get that connection? So but African people, if somebody get money or somebody get fame, we don't know in a relation, say not possible. You know all I'm saying that's not possible, you're not going to happen. Now I say, well, if it's not possible, no problem. So I call Momo. Now I say, what happened? Now I say, people don't feel say like I reclaim you or I'm not Sabia. So I want to invite you to come Holland. I say, it's a schedule tight. He said, what you want to do? Now I said, I make something. I just want to come as a grand chief patron. Now this is no problem. So I come. Now I say, okay. I say, I call Monsieur. So I call late super, we got give them good road. So Monsieur self come. So the day that they come, they're not telling themselves they come. So they pay for the business of which people are all not confused. They say, the next day, I get big talk and like. So when Momo come. Momo come, he called me and go pick him. I said, okay, nobody's a local. So okay, we put an hotel. The day Monsieur self come the same day with other people. Now I go. So the place don't choke. The boat not ready for go. I didn't say Momo come, but not be ever the middle send a saloon, but not be ever closed. After the middle on a small now to Madin with people. I may be tribalistic. I say, but when I'm not come to now, they do well on a saloon aside. Now do an introduction. I'm yours. So now I know to meet a Hoggins. And from that day, if you let's say, if you think you come on me one day, you'll ever be. So we get an organization of all our members and we Sierra Leone Central Union. What is Sierra Leone Central Union? They need.
Yes, so they hear you well. Yes. Yeah, they listen to
you.
Okay. No, they hear you. They hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
So okay.
Yes.
So we get organization of Holland where they do the outing. But this organization will build school along the way. So this school they need so much help. So now I tell them because na Kora they call them brother. Now I say Kora says now I say I get something I want to tell you. Now I say now team. Now I say two set of people with me. I say the one about a school project where they need the help.
Okay, the volume don't go low. Now we need to hear you. Let's see if they get interruption, eh? Okay, no problem. So no, allow the volume for come back in. There we go. We'll get back to you, Mr. Jimmy. I see you when I bring you come in. You see like you. Okay, wait, Mr. IB, there we say something. Okay, still low. So patients may come back. Yeah, go to check the volume. Okay. So anybody when they talk, are they putting on mute? Please, no, get in the speaker interrupted. Yeah, they'll go on mute so they come. Mr. IB, unmute yourself and see now try and get in. Okay, you still low. Okay. Go to check the volume, then you come back in, yeah? It's still a bit low. I don't want to let you message not go through. Try again.
It's still low, right?
Yes. Adeyegi, you fine, but normally it will be low for the audience. But go ahead. I think so you can get some calling coming, right?
Yeah, my interruption.
Okay. Okay. You want go in and come back out? Go out and come back in? So you're not gonna miss the message, yeah?
Okay.
All right, good. All right. Make I bring in Mr. Jimmy. I know say you want to say one or two things. So come in before I bring in the other folks. Mr. Jimmy, come on in.
Okay. Well, honestly, I'm happy for at least this could be the last thing that I do for a brother, a boss, a comrade, and my best friend. First, I want to follow we all say Momoh na a well-educated man. He gets be a PhD holder from London University. We get a PhD in leadership and public management. A certificate holder in investment banking and stock leadership. Also a bachelor's degree holder in economics, and I also get a master's degree in economics again from the University of Toledo. Yeah, and now I can just say brief about in academic business. Momoh Konte, the president and chief executive officer for Transtech International. Transtech International, like global information technology and economic consulting firm, where he established the headquarters in Freetown 162 Circular Road, where in Adede. He gets in branch offices na Guinea, Liberia, Ghana, and Ivory Coast. He gets them back also na the Gambia. And Momoh also serve as the chairman National Telecommunication Sierra Leone. Momoh na a philanthropist. As a brother short boy don't say, Mr. Konte, he don't touch so many lives. It would be surprising for say, now man they give money like not to fend defender. Me, I get proof, maybe my bank statement through local commercial bank. See the fiscal cash will pass through me for give woman them. What I tell you, woman them will be say they are daily in need. It's 1,500,000,000 will pass through me your account when I make this boss. Don't they say that's for me. When I live in witness. Now through me pass them, I can print my local commercial bank account details for let people see them, and I have pictures to the effect and records of all that money I disburse. 1,500,000,000 will pass through me your account for this boss. I can also tell you I say Momoh don build over 20 court barriers across Konadu and Falaba district. We about 16 they at 98% completion. 4 million done will go open at Bakoro, Bakura, and we don't done that one na Helma Kono na Warawara Yagala, and also the one of Nasene Kedugu. Done now 100%. I was part of the opening ceremony. Momoh also build the Kabbalah Central, the clock tower, where if we put landing into monetary terms, I wonder how much it will be. It even find past Eastern Police and the one and then I put local people and the good stuff. Single-handedly na Imbilan. Momoh also each of the secondary schools then within Kabbalah Township for let them get control over the students. It give them money. It gives 700 million to alma mater Kabbalah Secondary School, where they use for fence, then the non-bill, then some of them teachers' quarters. He also build another extra building they call Jones Building at Kabbalah Secondary School. He give 350 million cash. This time money not to say he say well, I don't promise you now. They delay cash. He give Antoloma Secondary School. If we are follow news, when I see if man then go attack, they don't want to give that money, then go chap the security in Aluma. Then if you say the money did they for go thief the money. And then the Luma they don't use today, they don't fence the entire secondary school. He give 300 million loans to Ahmadiyya Muslim Agricultural Secondary School. When I live in witness, because now we did at the Motka, now we dey put the money in give. Ahmadiyya don't fence the school as well. They don't also do that. Now don't build they don't build about 3 hospitals where the last one where they build where they be in Bafodia about 22 miles from Bafodia, they call the Cambia, where they na Kamuke Chiefdom.
Okay.
Even put incubator machine inside it. The other one day na Momoh Maria inside Sengbe Chiefdom, we also don't build it. Momoh don't build over 20 secondary schools and primary schools across the 3 districts, Akabala and Calabar district. As I dey talk, na just few left. We get one way in Sakuta, we still dey on construction. They don't done. The one now na Kainda don't done 100%. Momoh na him build because na somebody wey get respect for tradition. And you know, no matter what, we need to abolish with tradition. They try for practice the good one. They abolish the one that will fit them bad. So the society bush, the woman and society bush up na Kadanso. The only village besides Castillo ever go sleep na Koinadugu. A billion for them to 100% completion. The court barrays them. We don't build. We still get about 9. We dey about 90% completion. Some are just paint left. So they done. And people already don't save their lives. Where if you say, if not to impress us or God, if not to God through him, then they die. It take the current speaker na Warawara Gala, we even don't swell, all man almost give up. He send overseas, then go men millions of dollars who he spend. He send Mr. Ferenke from Dalaku. Somebody talk say, Momoh goodness cut across. Me know him personally. And I make most people declare and say, but if you say me down, I want for don't die, and that much carry because now we go up and down always. You know, it just happened say I can London, where this thing that happen behind me. And he also said Mr. Ferenke who in tongue me don't swear the come on I mouth. Said overseas don't well. For the past 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years now, Momoh don't send people for good study internationally. As I talk to you, this 2019 to 2020, he just sent 7 people in India. Every time they pay over $15,000 we are them fees. Then people and now and they in that kind of disarray and shambles situation. If somebody not do the rescue them, then I'm sorry, they have to come back. So anybody who they feel pain now, then they feel more pain than any other person. We then did the right now as I talk to them. Well, at the time I say before me left, because I left Salon in February, I've been 4,856,000,000 because me the part of all procurement as short boy they say we know get that kind of technique, but now we do with they buy, we get the receipt, try for put documentations together. We don't spend for build the university. If you then snap and you know how massive the building is until you go and see. And I made a part of the deal for say they also pay 750 million for Bible school for build the hostels where nine have been targets for meet up this short time. The story buildings, 2, 3 story buildings, a massive one and then they were flat and they only the count down it as well. We don't do. People know we don't come, we don't try for help a day. If the people boast of communication now across Koinadugu and Calabar district, all the 10 chiefdoms here, the 13 chiefdoms here now, they all get communication as a result of young work way they do. And I make telecommunication only across. You know, you don't connect the whole Koinadugu district. Everybody knows say one of the most expensive things somebody can back on road construction. And it goes without say, I quite remember say, buy something like 1,200 bags cement, 9 ton iron rod, and 900 million euros for Don, Laifi, and Crouton Bridge, in about 90 meters long. You know, but it's so deep that The people are not there around 5 years. Every year, if they contribute, the woman and the books to take the hand all the pool cocoa. So we go see and they say we in Granina from the chief dom come out. He cry. It's touching. They say in Granina from the chief dom come out. He give them money in my presence. And at the time of back, say even the paramount chief Ali Balance Marawi, they may get a back dislocation where they go to India. Oh yeah, 40 million euros. We for good men. If I say I dey talk about what you all Momoh don't do, it's too much. Back to the APC, it can't hard to see. It's second to none. The 2 elections that we just done, the late man Eskimo die, already talk about his pen and bearing, but money we put for let everybody win because now you want to affect the whole government. It's 365 million you should spend on the election for just an honorable MP. They want the name. And that kind of man they spend the money we camp on leadership. He say no, it's a fit for now. Wanna take no money. They take the back seat. It had for seeing kind of man of the world. You know, where they go. Konadugu people on there na Makeni where they Unimark they study. Hey chairman, they go for go do public lectures. And then don't drive them for school fees. So they get 500,000 balance. So they get 1 million. So they get 6 million. Over more done in public lectures. Now I put 100 million. And then I table so una solve all una school fees problems and I wanna come out Konadugu and Falaba. So that make people in the cry back to back. They're not able to control their tears. If they say and they go put more on body in a APC party office, they will break down the party office to ground level. No mocks not able to contain that day. People who know the worker right now from Kubola, Mongo, the worker for Kankabala will not get access to transportation. Just follow the book. Safe can say and meet up outside and myself can say farewell to Momoh. Some of we are in the church now because we don't get the opportunity for doing. So everybody that asks for let them care and go na Yoguma field. You know, we will be loose and get opportunity for say goodbye. So if you ask me for now, these are a few things so I can say about them. And what I know say don't do. I have more. It's still there at the store. Where I'm ready for telling you exactly what you don't do.
Thank you so much. And a very good friend of ours, Mr. Adeyemi, in the call. Mr. Ade, you there live? We there on live. I don't know if you want to say anything about your dear friend. And they hear you, sir.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. The comedy salon event this now, and actually glad for be part of this program. But my dear friend and big brother, honestly, if I say they talk here today, but I think we will there all day. But I go able to break am short because Momoh, I know we say I'm a party, I'm a brother. Because me na one person way I would travel all over the world. I would even this trip we go na Kabbalah. Na God say no more me no for the party. Because a small thing will happen make another part because he called me on it off. So for travel on Friday. Now I tell and say okay, I say but I get something where they do. I do into both business, water taxi. So and with Jetty we get small problem. And with 2 partners they not been there. And because of that I make for wait till they send somebody for can fix the place. The person said I ain't delay, no can't take mine. So Momoh called me, I tell him say well, I wait for person. So he hung up the phone, there you go. So now damn they save me. But however, Momoh in goodness a cut across not only for the people of Konadugu or even the people of Sierra Leone, but it cut across internationally. Because Momoh in Sierra Leone, even lately, the kind of school, Kotbare, hospital, of course, university where they been like Kabbalah, a force of its kind, you know, university wherever they Kabbalah, where they put, and not only for Kabbalah, Sierra Leone as a whole, because the plan and the project of the university is very, very, very big, you know, and recently they just embarked on building more schools for the people of Konadugu, building hospitals for places that were hospital never established na Koinadugu, and building more court barriers where people in the sit down for whole meeting and stuff like that. And scholarship every year, Momoh will give scholarship. At least 15 people then they give scholarship through one in company called Transtech International. They send people and go India. And if you do very well, you get also some affiliate with Toledo University in Ohio, United States. We can send people also on a year basis. And also Momoh they send people go abroad. The latest person we send we know well. We get cancer and throat. It in Ghana right now, we almost pay 70% of a medical bill. We the guy every day he call me from when Momoh die on Sunday. That guy they call me say, hey, the person way for paying balance don't die. How we able help him? Because he say they were even terminate the medication right now. So they don't send me so many messages. I'm not even able to respond to it. You know, because the Momoh name buying ticket. I remember the times when they meet me, they don't miss them boats. Almost they miss them flights. Now me go there one boat way cross. When Momoh call me, he go Lunge and travel go Ghana. And he did Ghana now, he did a sick bay. They send message, voice message and also text messages where they send on a daily basis. Say, yeah, I need help for paying balance medical. So let's go down in medical and come back home. So in terms of again in relationship with people in Kainori, Momoh in Kainori, because when they travel, for they go places like Ghana, because he get business now about 7 African countries. Then of course na America as well, in Washington DC, when are they in headquarters day. And for any time like for the year, we they travel to all them business places, and they at least sometimes 3 times in the year. We'll come here, maybe we'll go Guinea, we'll get business, we'll come out Guinea, we'll fly go Abidjan, we'll come out Abidjan, we fly down na Banjul, we'll come out Banjul, we'll fly go na Ghana, we will come out. So like we will do land 3 times on a routine basis. In terms of Koinadugu, I don't know maybe Koinadugu people in there and go attest, but I really say personally right now love Koinadugu more than Momoh Konte. Because my man, when ready for doing project, then he hardly for lay ask for help. But sometimes if they on the way, people can help physically or they help in any other ways. But when ready for do things, it exactly do them. And to name just few of the things that we make you remember there is a mosque na Koinadugu na Kabbalah we are in at the central mosque. Yeah. By the central mosque. The central mosque. We one morning no more just come inside there and we no go Kabbalah. I say I want go rehabilitate that central mosque. I say Momo. I say but no we put things in place. We say no we'll go. Now we go. We reach Kabbalah. We left in the morning by then 9 o'clock. I think we reach about 2 o'clock because we spend some time at Makini before we reach. As we reach, go meet the imam. He said, I don't come fix that mosque. He said, but our Lord be place na yon area where people are going to pray till we done the mosque. The whole thing is like film, the way the whole thing happen. That moment, we don't go buy stick, we don't go buy tarapol, we don't buy pan, we don't buy this. That very really and done that place. The following day now, cement them begin come, sand they come, this they come, land they come, we begin work. We done that place they send go Saudi Arabia, buy them mats them, big mats, carpet, sorry. Buy carpet, then put na the place, then the mosque not be get fan, then put fan, the mosque not be ever electrified, they electrify the mosque not be ever get generator, buy generator, put the mosque paint the one old mosque, the mosque be the leak, then change the one old top, when I be concrete, then fix them everything, people then begin pray. I remember another one again when at the clock tower now, the main Koinadugu Central, Kabbalah Central. He called me again one day, say, I want to go do clock tower na Kabbalah. I said, "I'll go." We left, we go, they identify the place, go meet the chief, sit down do talk. The following day, the project starts. And that project they done. These are all things we do before even coming to government. Because sometimes plenty people will feel say, okay, Momoh do all entire way coming to government. No. All these projects are prior to him becoming chairman of NATCOM. You know, this the man way the only thing they pray if you talk to him now for let's say yes. Once he say yes, you just consider it done.
Yeah.
You will do it. And man, in terms of the chiefs, them, the whole chiefs of the paramount chief I'm talking about, all of them will buy car for. And a part of that, anyone we seek, they send and go Ghana. If not Ghana, they send and go India. Then any chief no go challenge and if that means I will name each and every one of them, but maybe in session no go like that. But the chief themselves they attest to that. Anyone we seek, they will send you go for medical, they will pay your flight, pay your accommodation, then they even give you per diem back pantaply. We maybe go and spend for yourself, for your domestic use. You do until you settle and come back. You don't do them for plenty of them. Plenty. It's not the man way. I remember no one mentioned somebody named Momo. We say, hey Momo, I want to go America. If I can sabi America before they die, that's fine. He arrange and pay him back. He went and call for the guy. Then he not even go for interviews. If they give him visa, he get a US visa. He go first class. They reach America. Now he phone me. Say, you never fly first class. Business class. Sorry, never fly business class. I say, hey, I saw one this again because na power can provoke yourself. I say, hey, Momo make us sit on business class. He say, if you want cancer, I'm from sick because I go check me. He say, ambulance can't take me now. Tell me go and go do all kind of tests for me. So I run down there from there. I left. I come back now saloon. The thing is plenty. Momo, plenty. Because me say, I remember when my papa died. I didn't know how to cry. They call Momo, tell her, Momo call me, say, hey, Ariel, he say, what can I do? I say, Momo, me, I don't know. I say, me says I'm confused because the mama in England, my family, they all in, I mean, one England in at home. She don't. Before you remember, I don't settle everything before my family, they can't talk safe. You know, so it plenty. Like in terms of the journalists, them back in Sierra Leone, Momo is a friend of the media. He's the only person who will put the media together. And I'm the only person, I not say all the Lubado and Salome, because everybody getting weak side, he getting strength. But Momo one person, he hardly fully get bad press with the traditional media. I not say them social media. Because Momo help, I don't know, he help most people in the media, the big names themselves. Think of any big name in Sierra Leone media, Sierra Leone journalism today, where Momo not on in fingerprints not paper in ordinary country. Because me say how they talk, so me as a journalist, you know, I'm a journalist. So where they talk this are they talk comes from the power of strength self. None the big names they name anyone we will say Momo in fingerprints not paper in all the you know, so Momo in goodness a plenty. It's just be say no more, you cannot question God for whatever God do because God say in time for go and God call him because at the end of the day God na in the give and God na in the take back. So for so they talk about Momo in business now, go boku, you not go able come on now. The times I get the accident, people they call me phone. And that time the missus are in at beach. What done me work what they do na me jetty. Then call me, I just drive straight to go Makini. I go meet Momo. Momo order use for 8 people that come up. Momo na 8 people that is up now. Put like how he had for explain how them pack Momo, put Momo up, put Alakuma down, put Sayo down. But it's really sad. pathetic. This is the worst loss me had ever lost so far to date. You know, so if Inkisola contribute, make us stop so small because maybe other people they will themselves go on talk small.
Yes,
Because Momoh talk, you know, go down today.
yeah, Mr. Adene, God bless you. Thank you so much. Just stick with me while I bring Mr. Konde back in. I know saying safe be the talk way in phone be the game problem. Mr. Konde, come in, sir.
Thank you, Madam Khadija. I believe say waiting I didn't talk, waiting Jimmy talk. I didn't know. Like we get we get the place where Momo this I did few of we not past 5. Only they do the provoke. Only yeah they these are days so only go tell a day for provoking. They will take the pictures and a day. When you take a day pictures and a send the group. So they send out begin provoke a day. I mean these are people at the day America. These are people and these are the talk. So these are people who talk every blessed, not like we need to talk every blessed day. Now look, if I go salon, look at the day, I will go up and down everything. I mean, just like what he was talking about more. If you say the talk really done. Momo not only impact people in Sierra Leone, will impact the world. Because when you see Momo, they come overseas, people will come, say we mocks, people come, they talk at their own, but school, Momo go. You see now the problem here. Now it's okay. Just as I say, Momo, others speak for the answer to you. Now yes, if you say yes, you need a polling work. You need ever polling work. If you say yes, you ever polling work. As I'm going to say earlier on, Momo, when you reach out for something, if you see tell you say I dey go on, you dey do. If you see no say you do one, they like you. They tell you right there. And now one of the Momo one person where we don't see people where God bless, where get money, where get everything. But one thing where God will give every human being and for be humble. Momo Konte was one of the greatest humble human beings you could ever meet at the world. He will talk to you, he will talk to you watching a yai. You said you have done this good one. He will watching a yai. Momo talk to you that if you between him, he will watch you. But as how we're a Muslim, as how we believe in Allah wa inna Allah raji'un, we are from God and unto that we shall return. This loss and last one, all will affect you all. Friday, when you want to text me they go back and forth. I ask me, see, you can't see us alone. I say, correct me. I mean, you can't see us alone. Now, as I say, they don't come after 6 months, begin one of you go. I say, no, so because you can walk, you can walk. This project the country, see, the can walk, they say the job is yours. Now I say, you can't be free. Now I say, the job is yours. They say, but we can, they don't see, go to this now, work, you know, the small boy, but the people for a business, we not to pay you. Now I say, but I say, what about the weather facilities? Motoka house. Now I say, what's wrong with you? Also, did I don't know much kind of way back. Now I say, I say, okay. Now I say, because this one for empower, and the right one is say empower. Say because when you don't stand there for empowerment, no one the Lord must stand. Now that's well done a good thing. Tell Allah, now say, the Saturday, July 4th, they come and I say, it's you want to make money. July 4th is celebration. What's up? I say yes. So I mean, moment you find out, see, you see the talk about Momo and the impact you don't create. Look what Jimmy explain. Look what Ade explain. You know, we're not going to talk all. No is to really done. I remember I go salon one day with Momo to go free town with this Ade. Now as I say, as I never meet President Kuruma, I did it at this February. Now we will go to Makeni. Me, I did Momo President Kuruma. You can go to President Kuruma. She was wrong. I say, let me see that you. Oh, they come on. Now I did more laugh. It's just the panel. It's not wrong. So President Kuruma go all on FCC. The president enter, you know, the master of ceremony. They don't do all due protocol. When the party pass, and the pass sending hand. So people were surprised with my woman. I say, you see, my mom comes to my brother, and I say, yes, sir. I say, not I can't be now, can you say, yes, sir. So everybody asks, presidents have you? Like, I mean, this is what you know. I said, so I don't tell somebody. The next is like, you be the president, you be the president. So I don't know, like, this part. So like everybody watching me. So you said President Kuma. So like, I mean,
This na this kind thing, and it dey more like the person wey come on, when you are come on and drive na some side. I'm not tell side go, don't come go state, don't come go plenty. You know, tell me say go with each other. So like this, I'm a small brother, you know, kind of no. So you can go pretty and show everybody say I'm a small cousin. This now all I did, this like this, because every side you go now salon, man, Paul, I do this show. Anytime we don't go, anytime you go, and I do this show 24/7. Even the morning before Momo dies, 5:31, no more call one is like group. Good morning, Ade, good morning. You know, it can be weird. So we wake up and do this kind of sad news. I mean, now I call Ade, I cry. Ade said they cried. So you want me to get accident? He said because if you call you cry, what do you want me to do right now? He said I go back in. So I beg, no, just cool down for. Because Ade said no, say now if not done no impact too great. You know, like we as family will talk, but people, you know, like what do you Ade explain? What do you Jimmy explain? All over Kwena do. Pass without even the comment on my anything you got people who will like you. But Momoh Konte talk the life of many. And let God make any time Momoh did today, let God can not to feed out. Let God make Momoh, let people know the goodness we do for any turn out to be beginning. Momoh, let God give Momoh Aljana. Let God make Momoh anytime Momoh the door. Let God make him grave wide. Let God get Aljana. Let God sorry for Momoh Konte.
I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. Mr. Wankasu, come on in.
Yes, I don't listen to the speakers there, and I'm privileged for dinner also today with very, very close people, them brothers, them of the late brother Momoh Konte. This is a monumental loss for the family and the people of Kwenadugu and Kalabadi streets, as well as APC. The things that we don't talk about Momoh Konte, when we don't listen to this evening or this afternoon, tells you the kind of person we Momoh Konte can be. And then, if at all, the brothers then, we be the close to them, they see what he do. We are not take a say at the time this way, when I walk down with Momoh Konte. When I work for continue with Momoh Konte. Momoh Konte bring us close together to him. It shows the pathway he wants to follow. And then the dialogue not for any other reason, but for let us continue the pathway him they follow. I don't listen to the brother Jimmy in outline of the man in educational progress. And as he say, you know, the kind of education where the man don't acquire, where they achieve for himself, tells you exactly the path where the man they go. And I feel say, we're not really close to her, to the family, not for stop this kind of path where this man should go. Momoh Konte, I know very, very close to him. I know see him more than maybe 3-4 times. Now through my late brother, Siri Timbo, we don't be share and the NATCOM. Siri Timbo, himself na been former ambassador na the UAE and former chairman commissioner na NATCOM. So now through I get for know this Momoh Konte. But as you see, I mean, you know, saying like a very charming guy, you know, very soft talking, you know, gets, you know, very unassuming when you see him. You know, you feel so that the person this way they call Momoh Konte this that because it's so easy going. You know, if you look at the man, we by the pictures then and the accidents, you wonder what that is. You know, they're just like another person. What's the name? As the name they come up, people and they say, oh, this is the Momoh Konte, You know, people and they say, what are him? You know, because they tell you it happen at paper, happen Konado, and they see people in the act, so the district chairman for APC, they say, oh, that guy na Konado district na Kabala. You see, yes, oh, people they get really, really emotional when they know see that particular guy, when they don't meet him, when they report him. Let the work continue. Let the work continue. This like I call it Saraka to Jaria, what the guy don't do for himself. The guy don't work for himself. He don't work for himself. And I like money, and he use that money accordingly the way our director for us to use them. And this work got to follow inshallah. Say the day of Yamal Kiyama. And also they ask una with the around them, please, the brothers them, make una life, make una continue. If there's anything we Momoh Konte we don't promise somebody, if there's any way we are able to fulfill them, we go ahead and fulfill them. It's very, very important. Because I make it work una. Now una go to take the mantle of responsibility as brothers them and for carry on with the work. It's very, very emotional within the area, and it's like everybody they think say, we almost they forget the other two brothers that were alongside him. We almost they forget him because of the guy in what way he don't do.
Yes.
You see, because we're talking about him, that we also know say this Alakuna himself been there among them. We die, and you also get this Sayo guy. We die among them. We almost don't forget about them. Like
So
the only done at the
actually,
same place, they're the only side the same vehicle. We die, and this is
make a
much
comment, Mr.
the guy
Walker. So
important.
yeah, really, I be one make that we remember them all together. But
Yes.
I look and say, if that was the case, we go overshadow them to them. They then say your own contribution to Salon, given the obvious of the impact or the things then what this man don't do, and not for be even if for be overshadowed then other to them. So respectfully, I decide say go we only fear for now we do a on separate, given the
Okay.
obvious of we the reaction to we nation as a whole, like I say, this man from all the submission, this man not choose whether this person are NGC, APC, SLPP, it just do for every Sierra Leonean. So, come back inside.
Yes. Yeah. Basically, I just want to appeal to the brothers them no more because me said no go even for art from waiting already the people are on top. That's all because they are much closer to him, and they don't see firsthand the things that what this man don't do, the lives that what this man don't touch, and I just want to continue to ask the family, let the family continue to take courage. It's not a massive loss to the family, the people of Calabar and Konadugu district, the entire APC party, and and the nation as a whole. Because forget in kind, it's difficult. Forget Momoh in kind, it's difficult. So for lost somebody like this, really and truly, humanity don't lost person, they don't lost somebody. So for that reason, the one that really very close to them, make them tie them or just make them brace them, belt them, and look at this man in what way he don't left. Look at the massive university, look at the building where that guy built. If that man died, when Shiritimbo died, everybody they ask whether will step into Shiritimbo in shoes. Would I go for taking shoes? Would I go continue the work? Right now, everything just they stand still. The building, even when they build in town, I will go on the village. Look, the building team up there. Nobody will ever enter it. The village just left so. Then when we don't put all in household stuff, them when they ship, they don't put in a container for ship them can decorate the house. Everything just go stand still. This is the thing. Let Momoh in be so. Let Momoh Konte in continue. The man get a vision for humanity, not only for one person or whatever. It help people from right across the board in the country. You see, so personally, one day, in what we don't do, let me use this opportunity for let me appeal to the brothers and the people that we're able to get access to the chances and the opportunities that we get to make it able to do. Let's continue this work. This university for carry on. Students that from land at that university day. Anybody will benefit from that university day. Momoh Konte they get a blessing they outside the door. Do you have the brothers and them? And I want to we all do we own best for appeal to everybody for let them get a chance for support this work with this man so they part. Now the reason that make educate some of the other brothers them. Now the reason that make you go certain people away you know say they get chances them in them we give opportunity. Give them the opportunity, give them the chance for them to educate themselves and develop themselves to stand out with them for deliver, with them for give back to the communities. So if I can stop that just let you so because I get me other brothers away, then I for contribute more.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Make I bring in Mr. Black. Thank you so much for your patience, Mr. Black. Mr. Adeyomi, anytime we want to come in, just you can interject, okay? I mean, you can come in, yeah?
Yeah,
You
no
cannot say it
problem.
in at the phone. Thank you for your patience, sir. Mr. Black, come in, sir. Yeah.
Yes, Khadija. Tell you plenty thank you, and I tell the entire crew where they are right now plenty thank you. I believe say when this thing happened, you know, one of the first person where you call for trace family members and for know much about this man. I believe say I don't mean part. Like all the story we don't get from Jimmy and the family members then I believe say they don't say it all. Everybody don't hear this. Just like I make measure. This is not a loss only for the Conte family. Not a loss only for the Konadugo people, but it's a loss for the entire Sierra Leone. Everybody they feel the pinch right now, one way or the other. Especially the student them where they out now we get for the street. Who get for take responsibility for the one day? This now one big question. Just like within my colleague this year just now when Owen Castle, the family for step up, for continue the legacy, let it not die down, like waiting we see happen to Super. The family for come on board, brace, for make sure the project the way this man don't start, where he left behind, then for take up on now and carry on that exercise. Most especially the university where he start. The university they for carry on, and the university for carry in. Now a big project way when I send them photos to Khadija when I host instead of be surprised. And the one wall I would say go know that Momoh Konte if the family continue for work and follow the path of Momoh Konte. Now one of the people we me admire as a role model in steps they will take myself to copy them small and they ask all other Sierra Leonean especially where they do well to follow that step there. So we go able to build relation. Momoh Konte do well. But I bet you we get to Sierra Leoneans then we get almost similar money we Momoh Konte get. But some are so selfish, they get money in the offshore, keep them out. They encourage the Sierra Leoneans that they just have to come in and make the same name we Momoh Konte make, the same name we Late Super make. So all the people develop Sierra Leone one day, just like we do this see happen at other areas. That Momoh Konte in story, it no go end soon. People will get for cry Momoh Konte for next decades to come. So I want to tell the family Osh. I want to tell we Sierra Leoneans that we all Osh. Not to now no get it cry. Now we all get this cry. I tell you the day the accident happened, it was on Sunday. When we did on meeting, APC meeting online, when I see the message come inside my phone, I look at I just sideline the message because you know obstruct in that moment. Because when they talk so right now, they give me my voice, the tone say like I want to shed tears. Because now man, like I tell you, I don't meet with him 1, 2, 3 times. And I know that the man down to a third person way. You will see him, the man in name big person. We see the man, if they say that the Momoh Konte this, you know, whatever believe. Because you know, get that big at the moment you miss the man, you get a smiling face. So, Khadija, we don't get for say much here. Jimmy and the family, Mr. Mohammed, they all don't say it all. And you say, all the things is something like 75%.
of what a man will do for the Sierra Leone and the Sierra Leone people. More day for talk about this man. Not today, no more for stop for talk about. Anytime day for no discuss. And we say we get other people on this panel. We get for contribute more. And we listen to them and the people that really watch. I believe say they safe. They feel the same pain when they carry the feel because men are kind man way also let the country. If not for this corona thing, they can do because I let for go all the time. With me only to help, really I can help the country. I follow the man impact. And this same thing once less you are do. We don't say people in their way well to do, but they give back to Sierra Leone instead of keep crying all the time across the country. Here, really big. The family, friends of Momoh Konte will come together and continue this man in legacy. So Khadija, like you know, that job I used to. But I know this is a very important moment. I just need to be part of it. Absolutely. So I will pause for now, the chance to more people to talk.
Wonderful. Thank you, sir. I don't know if Mr. Ambassador Day around. If not, we'll take a quick break and I want to play some audio them from people them where they give tribute to her. They come right back.
Team One Music.
From dust we are all created, and unto dust we shall all return. Rest in peace, brother man.
Yeah. Wamakala to Jinwa inali abuduni. God not creates the devil them and we the mortal man them. For nothing pass for worship him. Rest in peace, brother.
We dey give special condolence to the family member of Momoh Konte and to the APC party and to Falaba district, Kwenadugu district. Once again, we just want to say rest in peace, Momoh Konte. Till the day we go meet again.
And now we missing you. Family they cry for the pain. And now we missing you. We pray that we all meet again. But now we missing you. Brother Momoh Konte with the miss you. Everybody cry with the pain. And now we missing you. Hey dunya, we pray that you soul rest in peace.
We really feel sad, man. When they tell me say you die, I deny, I not believe. I even argue saying a lie. I turn left and turn right. Kabbalah people all they cry, but me only wish for you, Pape. Now God inside. As the problem come, Momoh ready for bulldozer. This na big loss story, Kwenadugu bulldozer. I'm around the noble that Preso Gucci, them all shocked, but this life na patrol and die na the bus stop. Kabbalah they miss you, Falaba they miss you, and we no go stop for cry. We no need no tissue. This thing they burn me attracting, but I peaceful. Momoh Konte quit for help as he bring you
now
issue.
We missing you. Family they cry for the pain. And now we missing you. We pray that we all meet again. But now we missing you. Brother Momoh Konte with the miss you. Everybody cry with the pain. And now we missing you. Hey dunya, we pray that you soul rest in peace. One man fall, I see the people calling, see the children crying and the people start crying. When we heard that you dead on the highway, man can't deny even when the feeling irate. Who can show the youth man the love that you show? Who can show the children the love that you show? Who can rest Kabbalah? Who can make you feel this love? Brother man, you die and you gone, and now we missing you. Family they cry for the pain, and now we missing you. We pray that we all meet again, but now we missing you. Brother Momoh Konte with the miss you. Everybody cry with the pain, and now we missing you. Hey dunya, we pray that you soul rest in peace.
Rabana, Atina, Fidunia, Asana Tan. The sudden death we make you know this life na time. We dey pray for you, cause you know you dey Allah in hand. You dead shock because you know say na Allah in plan. Momoh Konte we dey miss you till the day where we go meet you. All the good angels they with you, na paradise God promise you. My dey catch on or you me papa go see what you do we. You don't take we one game up na Kwenadugu they rule we. Like that college where they build tell me about who that go down am. Momoh Konte no proud we dey can't on to even the poor man. All the promise where they give we Kwenadugu we must do am. I they told me last salute, Dankabali number one.
Now we missing you. Family they cry for the pain, and now we missing you. We pray that we all meet again, but now we missing you. Brother Momoh Konte, we the miss you. Everybody cry with the pain, and now we missing you. Hey dunia, we pray that your soul rest in peace.
May Allah grant you Jannah to Firdaus. Baba, Aduna Kofus.
This now we only to prayer for you. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يئوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم ربنا تقبل صلاتنا تقبل ركوعنا تقبل سجودنا تقبل تحياتنا وسلامنا يا رب العالمين سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والصلاة والسلام على المرسلين والأنبياء والحمد لله رب العالمين. Make your soul rest in peace.
Black P on the mix.
Team One Music.
Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. From those we all.
Okay.
Me famble them. Una all good evening, good afternoon. Momoh Konte, Chairman Momoh Konte, as una can commonly know how in the color, Naina been the district chairman na Konadego district. He left Kabbalah yesterday between the hours of 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock, together with the acting regional and deputy chairman, Una Chairman Sayo Mara, and the regional publicity secretary, who they can call commonly Infaji, commonly in the color, everybody know and the party, in the color and say Alakuma. A left day, as he approached na this India na in driver una baba, na he approach. Now from here, as I don't come, also I don't do so naya, then call naya, Katankina, in Limba, what's in them call Katankina? Now something old dondon. A dondon, fe, mina Limba say dondon Katankina, na so then call this villager. As he reached naya, this now some of the motokan iom foot mark them. Now yeah, it begin the driver owner Baba, experienced driver who done there for nearly 15 years with Momoh Konte. If I'm not mistaken, one day not ever get accident. Now yeah, it begins struggle. As they look at him, it looks somehow critical. If Nata na in fire na ya, we actually go see what they get for happiness. But I not talk much on that. Let's so family exactly how this accident and how Momoh finally how end up in your life. Look at the time your mark, how the driver don't struggle, how he don't come out, how he can ya, how he come on ya. How he come? Na so he don't come. Na so he come. Na so he come. Na so he come. He can ya. You see, usa he can struggle. This now, usa na the first test down the wall. I don't know if na break it be mass. Pam. Now it's time for go under. The driver struggle. He pull and come back in the speed. You see now ya? He can ya back. Pam. It's time for struggle. I know say it's not easy. When somebody go down develop brake on and nearly maybe 80 miles per hour or even 70, but even at 60 miles. You can't ya back. You see the driver? Actually, when they really struggle, they don't come off. Now in your lane. If they can't have back, you don't struggle now. It can't. You say not satisfied. Come on now. Family. If you actually that driver they be no say, if you not to accident, they can yanda na water under. Now yanda na they yanda no more for don't fling Momoh Konte together with you on team. I believe it's something that they for be able to help him. But no, the driver still continue for say, you know why? Yes, I hold on the steering. I'm not been there, but according to what I see, I hold on the steering. It can't. It can't for struggle, me family. From yonder, it can't look no more. You see what it can't struggle na your back. A fighter. It's just like when somebody then at the war front, he then at the battle where they fight something. This was how the driver been the fight. You see this all nine entire mark the way they go. A commoner, after we don't come on, a can in first impact, we can hit Nayana. I think Naya can discover. You see her? Bang! Naya. From there now, this now we call broken particles. The traffic policeman and then they find out something. This is now called broken particle. Bam! So the motor car totally, we don't overdevelop speed. The car now is struggle. They still not there for again. The car outside now, you see the mark there now? You see the mark there now? It's struggle now. You take them from there again. In the same Baba, I'm not been there, but I know say maybe Momoh Konte sometimes you know the helper on the steering because he's a professional driver. The car now back. Bam! They can't hit now back. You see, this is now the second impact. The family. Now see, now the second impact this one. Oh, the motorcar we don't see say it don't lose control. It don't lose control. It can't continue for calm. The come back to struggle now. Now it's struggle. It's time for fending your way back. You know fit. It come back in the street. He come here. The can at this other end here back. It's still not fit. Come on, the type of can here. Look one big hole here. One no if not some of the so the motukan in your parts and they don't come out the dragon so now. It's type of can here. Pam! Type of pam on the same. You see? Now yeah, this is not the water. Or sometimes some of them one of them really drink. Listen, it's struggle now yeah. It's making your way struggle now back again. You still say, no why? I have to go. I don't know. This old man go to begin doubt say, look from us don't come and nearly not 30 yeah. Put the struggle. The number still continue for Kamba. The struggle in your own way. It can't come all the way now. Now you're back, it can't hit again. It come out back, the family. It can't struggle your way now. You see, this now some of the particles now, this I believe say, now Momoh Konte, anybody don't travel to Momoh Konte, always they make sure say, let them prepare your own food. You know they eat now streets. You know they eat nobody in food. They always make sure say something a special person in Makeni or Kabbalah say let them make it. It's not one blind. The driver struggle, the canaya, the struggle, the come on and street here. The come on and street now. He said no, I know we still continue for dinner. The can't have back the family. The canaya. Now yeah, we don't know what's happening now. Can you imagine from yonder? It's over 30 years. How the driver, professional driver, according to the information we get say, Natara na in fire. But with all that struggle, we've been on the struggle. I believe say if you have been tired actually na in fire, you know believe say from that side don't go, it come on and it gone. But hey, it's too early for that call something else. You can't struggle and now. We now all know what's not driving. When somebody they drive, the driver he always be on the other side. Thinking then at the other side, at the advantage side. And Momoh Konte be sitting on front, Alakuma be sitting at the other side, and Sayo Mara inside be sitting at the other side. On that note, I mean, get one, they do then give lift according to the information we'll get that later. They give and lift. Who then give and lift? Now me they do. Up to now, I know if they sabi the lady in themselves. Because they say now lift some of them again, they pick on somewhere else. Oh my God. Finally, after all the struggle, Momoh Konte, here in team, the chairman, the deputy regional chairman, the publicity secretary, bam! Now you can land. This is the impact. Bam! On the side of Momoh Konte. Yeah. Who start snap now? Now and Momoh Konte in on live. Now and Alakuma in on live. Now and Zion in on live. As I talk now, Baba who knows? Baba in on live, that's your hand. The lady in your life, that's your hand. Family. Now Momoh Konte. Now God can say, now go end your life. This night do some accident. With one whole country today, then the more what you are Momoh Konte. When they say all over and all scatter, and out of all them things that the people of them Canada say, they go be surprised when I say Sierra Leoneans say we really get problem or somebody gets an accident. All what in Momoh Konte been get. And I know say now they work out money, if they work out phone, if they work out credit card, including even Sayomara, may not set eyes on her. Neither any of the family members and they not set eyes on her. So who certain property then don't go. But not to more the property now they after. Now Momoh Konte in your life. Now you the motoka, you can land himself. Now you don't turn Momoh Konte in your final destination. In life, you know the no side you end your life. If anybody been tell Momoh Konte that Monday morning they where they come, that Sunday morning they where they come. Sorry. Say Momoh Konte, Katangini. Down the old Limba call na Mintangina. Down the old Limba man they call say you don't know. If now I been tell Momoh Konte say now they can't end in life. You tell the person say na lie. Because the kind of motor way they drive, Momoh Konte not to mouth they Momoh Konte not to mouth they say fuel for left in the street. Momoh Konte not to mouth they say you know they check your motor car because na man who very meticulous. Na man who careful, na man who know exactly what he do before they left because he's a professional driver. He's a professional man, Papa God, whosoever. But the question they want people and go make for ask, and we need an answer. You imagine say somebody in tire, now in fire, and the back tire for that matter. I don't drive for nearly 20-something years. When back tire on fire, and I believe say me on drive not so even from here hotel now overseas. When back tire fire. Now struggle is the struggle. Now flingy with the flingy, but if the brain come back on track. The most dangerous tire with the fire, now the driving tire, one of the Ford, one of the front tires. But in this case, according to what you learn for understand, say now the back tire now in fire. But imagine from yonder, it is struggle in the can. But we don't know. Everything will left in the hands of God. We don't know what to do. And we're not able to accuse any other person. Now, who are we? Follow ask God question. But I believe say God will be the best person who will give you this answer. Not today, not tomorrow, but it will be one fine day. Momoh Konte will don't trust the lives of each and every Sierra Leonean. Not even complete. The last man at Konadugu, the last man at Falaba. Today, I go see an mortuary. I see Sayo. I see Alakuma. I say, what's all this wall here? Well, again, one whole wall. At the end of the day, then put you in that cold room. Well, I go see Momoh Konte about them. Okay. Momoh Konte. Bye bye. Bye bye. Me what kind of this senior so now this evening also. You all know me. Me na the former deputy minister of political and public affairs, a personal friend. Now here now be me on body. From I don't left free to work get this information. I said, look, one trusses, one close, one heart. Now my Kenya just they come also. I still they try for the memory still they try for count na me ears there. Where you see this road there? Where you see this road there? Look at how clear it is. Look at. You see? Not to curve the far. So this other end there. Where you see this other end? Look how clear it is. After the motoka don't after the motoka don't can hit now, the family. Now so the motoka turn now. The facing back now. And finally, bye-bye, Momo. He go with his team. And he left in a struggle. In a churched home. In a scattered family. In a difficult situation. At this point in time, if we ever they get for the say, we will lose Momoh Konte, nobody not going to believe that. Because they're on the phone for talk to people. Even the leader and chairman of the APC party. Apparently, I think he inform and say, they can, Naya for can see the university where he done the bill. But today, don't left history. And today, Momoh Konte, he don't become a late man. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Momoh Konte, Alakuma, and Sayo. Bye-bye. Mina Honorable Ahmed Femi Masari. Mina the organizing secretary for the APC party, Northern region. This na me on concern with the struggle. The party they in struggle. But the leadership of the party, under his former president, Dr. Anis Baikoroma, he don't give the people then of Konadugu and Falaba full support, together with your own team, for tell we say, we no go ahead. Say Momoh Konte and your team, we will get and be fitted for you because he deserve her. Once more, I want to tell you thank you. Now all cry. And they cry. Not to happiness, but I they cry. It is difficult. It is difficult. Oh Momo. Oh Momo. He left pain away on heart. What in the picking them go say? What in your brother them go say? What in all man go say that this country? Every now and then we talk about Momoh Konte. And the family just don't meet. In consultation with the party, they all don't agree. They all don't agree. The three parties then, Momoh Konte and brothers then, and Alakuma in your family, and Sayomara in your family. Say Friday, all they cancel the body, then come say, then they take them to Makeni, then they bring them come na Kabbalah for go give them, who say them go rest. Say what profits a man? The wonderful Momoh Konte, Alakuma, where the waka, they go no say na man. Bye bye. On Friday, by God in power family, then go lay Momo to rest. On Friday, the bodies they all go left na Makeni for Kana Kabbalah for Kantela. Bye bye. No more Momo. No more Momo. Say what a friend we have in Jesus. This is not the only person who will go cry to for now. We're not going to ever see her again. If there's going to be a meeting, I think some of you will stand up and salute her. Say yes sir. You've done it all. Bye bye Momo. Bye bye Sayo. Bye bye Alakuma. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Me family them, una all good evening, good afternoon. Momoh Konte, Chairman Momoh Konte, as una can commonly know her in the color, Naina been the district chairman of Konadugu district. He left Kabbalah yesterday between the hours of 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock, together with the acting regional and deputy chairman.
And I all welcome back. As you saying, I see a very emotional testimony. As in, I can see the pain and the, I don't know how to describe it, in the voice of in dear friend, where give a detail of analysis of what take place that fateful day where we lost an icon, a man would impact the lives of many na the Republic of Sierra Leone, and not only around the world. Na in soul, continue for rest in perfect peace. Make a bring, I would say I bring Mr. IB, but I go wait first. I see they travel. Neck I bring in back Mr. Jimmy. Mr. Jimmy, come back inside before we let you go.
Okay. Just a quick one because I don't think maybe I don't show my screen for at least for show some evidence. With regards to Momoh last visit. This now in the season of Kabbalah, so most of the villages they may affected, the disaster, breeze fly their houses, and before they go Kabbalah, they do an Bendugu, Malafoya, and they also do an what's that on the plants and vegetable yes, Nakurumansilaya, we even make them don't broke their mocks and about 500 bags cement they know that on the right now for fix their mocks up. And they can go then cool stuff here, then windbreakers for it, be cool. You go supply, you give them communities then the one that we did die need. Not to use you don't Kabbalah, all thing fine for you. Now people who want some maybe you go then close there about huge number of bail things that we can go. You go distribute another communities then they so now then they go do the reach Kabbalah on Friday, then do the whole of Saturday, then do on that Waka Waka day. Sunday morning, we do on the phone the talk. Briefly, then they go do that this last go then go. And you also me the tell me now, but say the woman them that like we don't give things it call the chair lady, it call also Kefara Mara, we get political interest, follow them see how they will put heads together and support her. Because if you continue to take the back seat, it will appear like when I do as if I'm supporting Kabbalah brother for do whatever thing. So as a party chairman, you get for the flat and support whosoever way the people they want. But if you want for support your brother, you can do them financially, you can do them otherwise. But just can't begin rally behind her and take sides. That will show that kind of leadership. And most of this conversation are through chat. I see share screen. I mean, just want to see how far they will we chat on Sunday 8 to 9:30 to 9:45. When are the last conversation between me and you? We that in a WhatsApp or not even phone call. Apart from the phone call, we give me update of waiting that happen. On Friday to the Sunday morning, and then we promise to call me back. So in less than 1 hour 30 minutes, I see nothing from they say something like this don't happen. And I call Femi will give analysis where me make but the motor car I go and get accident. They free town the rush to go. Then Kefara myself we talking, they all come at the scene. So as somebody and they continue for say Momoh in goodness, it can go beyond expression. First, we talk we just to say few for the attention of few other people who don't know many more much. Though it's late now, but in legacy, go easy for like vanish that kind of way, and we brought here one castle been they talk about and I believe say President Kuruma, former President Kuruma, one of the promises we give for ensure say we complete that university, for the Momoh die dream we get for Konadu will not die. Yeah, and I believe saying self that kind of person way both of them get similar character that say them words not them bones, whatever thing they say, then keep on for ensure say then do then they joke with her. So they make sure say before they say their words or take a step, it is properly checked and measured before they take another step. So I am satisfied. I know see that university they good on. The other projects they are around, well, we still get on a few stakeholders who they look at all and we see how we will chip in the coming side, of the contributions if we do. And Momoh get so much investment we make, but family then just need for come together and see if then thought and fit or say, well, we do this law, then say can see how far they come inside, And since Sunday to now, I don't attend to series of the interviews here, people and they ask me and a lot of other things. So I've been well pleased and I'm very thrilled to be here. We at least I know we time for the cities, but myself get few assignments to stop me tomorrow. Now we uni. And I just want to see how far I can able to try for wrap up now and complete Danny back as well. Because you don't pass one now.
Absolutely.
I get my friend time forget a quick wrap up.
Absolutely. You don't do more than well, and we go ahead and release you right now. Thank you so much, and we're sorry for your loss. Thank you for giving such an in total of the late man. God bless you, Mr. Jimmy. And
Thank you, Jimmy.
yeah,
Thank you. Really appreciate you.
yeah, thank you so much. Mr. Dowda Black or Mr. Wankasu, you want to come in? We're going to wrap up soon.
Yes, Jimmy mentioned something we Momoh Konte do in the last few hours then before Allah taking life. You see, some of the things are so much of things that we even anybody they think they could do for people. But this guy in vision is so unique that the least of the least people then, if they touch them, because of the kind of person we be. I mean, the guy they talk about windbreakers, them like they call, jumpers and stuff like that, for the cold, because it's not rainy season and stuff like that. This guy they think for actually buy bales of them thing that they can't go at the villages them to the poor people they can give them. How many people did they think of that? You can just think why then ask yourself how many people did they think of doing those sort of things? You see, and all of a sudden this man is dead. Can you imagine would that be able for fit that vacuum there? It's going to be a very, very huge thing. But the good news will come after that. Jimmy talk about here is that Chairman leader, former president, and
I will bring you audio. Hold on 1 second, okay?
the university. So that's like good news for the students then who will go for benefits from that university or that college day. Because education of power, look how much of the people that really guidance sent abroad for go study. Look how many people that this man was sent to go try to give them medication, to help them with the sickness when they get. Look how many students that they out there, the language right now, so they were wondering how what become of them. The people that they all, if you empower them, that's you don't empower. Can you imagine the people that don't graduate and come back and say, for can serve the country?
Yeah.
So this is the kind of person where the community and the world will need. But there you go, 50 years of age, the man died.
Yeah.
50 years of age.
Sad.
According to Professor,
sad. Sad.
So it's very, very sad for me, and Natiri, we're going to go a long way. The hearts of people that we very, very close to her. Just hope say the man in legacy will be maintained and then, carry on for the people and wait for benefit from it.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, one of the audio we have one play from what you just say. Let me say God really let before even they die. One of the beneficiaries say he come they basically give some clothing them like junk clothing as he describe them. He give them a lot of that. He go to another area back. He give them before they go back again for return out where this accident happened. So now God make real sadaka to Jaria for him where if they say any mistake we make go all accountable and get on the house of Jannah. I get him God again. Maybe go and say one or two things on the phone before we call and quit. Yes, hello, Mr. Mohammed Konte, come in, sir. And there you, Mr. Mohammed. Hello, Mr. Mohammed. Hello, Mr. Mohammed. Okay, I'll go bring and come back. Another thing where I want to say again, a other sister been supposed for there so today, but instead get an emergency where unfortunately they say will come a little late, but with the hope say emergency God will take control over it. And then also we will get I've been getting an opportunity for talk briefly to the oldest daughter. I want to say to the world that this man the Cowden can say the apple not fall far from the tree. Obviously, it's night trying time right now, so we talk briefly and then we interact more through text, and we they pray for them, and let them know say every goodness with they pray say every goodness what this man don't do, ne God multiply and in picking, in picking any goodness we want. Now the world ne God make it see am, ne God make it not get hard time. Every goodness we mean for the Sierra Leoneans and every goodness we don't do, ne turn by in picking them. So having said that, now see if in brother would they give me again. If not, so we'll just call and quit for the night. Mr. Mohammed, are you there? Hello. Okay. Having said that, Mr. Wanka, so I don't know if you want to say one last thing because the interruption, but Cooper, the internet signal with we other guests then we'll call and quit, yeah?
Okay. One thing I want to say to you, Khadija, first of all, say thank you very much for calling up this show for show the people them the things the way Momoh Konte don't do. I believe say not everything they don't talk about Momoh Konte. Today not enough to talk about Momoh Konte. But this Mr. Konte don't come on?
Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead. Hold on one second, I'll see. Mr. Conte, are you there? Hello, Mr. Conte? Hello, Mr. Conte? Okay, yeah, go ahead. I think it's a background distraction. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, today not will be enough for talk about the late Momoh Konte. People will continue to talk a lot more about him. And I expect say on the day on Friday when I will finally lay her to rest, I believe say a lot of senior members then will close to will also say things them we will probably know we don't hear before. So I'm sure that will continue for a very long time because it meets a lot of people then and it interacts with a lot of people and it touches the lives of a lot of people, and so that will always be something we would even expect. And I believe say, these are amazing things that we hear about her. The man they single-handedly challenge a mosque, put down a mosque and build up from scratch to finish, that kind of stuff there. So it's really amazing. Inside one when they build a makeshift one for able for refurbish the other one. Things that just continuously good about this guy which he don't do. And this thing called responsibility. We go give you, it don't give you responsibility. And unlike other people, they get riches there, people they know say they get money, but we see them put them 10,000 for give one person or 1,000 for give person really suffer. But this person they go out there, they reach out to people that are vulnerable, and they support them, they help them, when they know they even expect them, to things the way they even think say this man also will think of for support people them. But indeed they go out there and get this stuff in there, source out this stuff in there, come and can support the people in there. So if you don't come up with this show also today for the people that hear this thing, so not for be ever hear this thing about Momoh Konte. We're not for be ever hear this. And the more we hear good things about him, the more the angels they say amen to that, and the more they ask Allah for forgiveness for this man and so for his small mistakes that we don't do. So I want to tell you particularly plenty thank you for this opportunity we keep everybody for listening to waiting Momoh Konte don't do before Allah they take your life. And I believe that there's more to that we will not going to talk about. So this accolades go to you, and of course the people that also get the time for listening to this program.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wanka. So I believe saying a collective effort, and I God bless you. You have been there on the phone with me back and forth for make sure say you get numbers there available to me as that of Mr. Black for now go able to reach the right people. Then we go give you the authentic fact or good background about this man. So thank you so much. So like I say, I give you back the credit as a whole. No man is an island. No man stand alone. So thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you so greatly. Mr. Black, you want to say something before I do any final? Thank you. Come in.
Yes, please. Expect come inside for through the line where we the comrade just said. I want to ask the country as a whole, the one that we did it, right now, let them take Momoh Konte in funeral like a hero. Let politics no play. You be SLPP, NGC, BMDC, PDP, UDM, APC. Let we all just team up and give this man a final rest. Because this man no look say I didn't this party, people see no more for end. He cut across. In the end, everybody, yeah, meanwhile they give this man a hero burying it from the people away there out there that listen to a lot of message around. You want to go for travel because at the talk, I know say organizations then they put things in place for going to Kabbalah Thursday, tomorrow and Friday when at the funeral. You have the contributions them, like me when they say we don't send me on contribution, the other people then send because we get use them, and other people then where we don't benefit from this man, we want to attend this funeral. But some will get some financial constraints for travel, go up that we all know how the transportation business don't stand out of that country. So whosoever way they out, like the diaspora we want help, you are let it fail if like the party secretariat, then people and they because I know the party they put buses then, and if you're not SLPP say feel free PMDC like I said, let me all come in and give this guy a final hero burial. You are that prayers they be the key.
Great.
And yes, do please. And also I want to ask the family, just like what you with the say just now, the project them way left, and I'm glad the way they make measures say former president and his commandant decide to take up the university for completer. But there are also other projects. The most important area again where I want to make major Khadija and the students them with this man single-handedly be the help way they out. How for coming and get contact with the student and they for them go able to complete the academic career way they don't start. Because let me not say where the man don't die, nobody not for take care. If the government itself can come inside for help, I believe say it will be a great support. So based on that, Mr. Tell you plenty thank you for where you grab up and take up this initiative for bring this man for let we give a final moment. So that's some of me go say for now again, and I tell you plenty thank you. I tell all the other people who participate and the listeners them plenty thank.
I want to tell you plenty thank you again. We'll get one call, but I want to tell you also equally thank you. Like I said, a collective effort in our two. Now, one of the people that will basically help me with for channel some numbers, then we for no way forget to the family. Then we'll get another call, but I guess the person. Hold on, I just check now, see if you want to contribute before I give the final backdrop of this man. Salon for All, Voice for All Network Television. Kindly identify yourself, please.
Hello?
Yes, Salon for All, Voice for All. Kindly identify yourself.
Yeah, it's Miss Khadija. This now Mohammed called from Maryland.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yes.
The social commentator.
Yeah.
All right, come on.
Yeah. I just want to really thank you for hosting this program, first of all. You know, I know everybody's guy, but I don't be ever know see this guy don't create this kind of short impact. You know, it make this program, I don't know, may God bless you again for we get this initiative for how this program for able make people know this man at the world. I don't be ever nothing as this man don't impact life then at that country. I don't be ever nothing we get salon people away, getting kind mind there, we getting kind the initiative there. It just really motivates me and it make us feel so emotional again at the same time. You know, something it is one feel bad but salon, but we listen to kind people that the story, it motivates you, it make you feel proud. See, there are a lot of good Sierra Leoneans out there. You know, this is wonderful, it's touching, it's unbelievable to see this man don't live in life for serve other people with all what he get. He live for serve people God don't can take in life this time. It is really motivational and also emotional when you listen to this program. Seriously, it makes me feel human. You know, with all what you go on at that country, you know, and I pray they God make this guy be
Jamana heaven. May God get the highest agenda to fill house. May God make all what you don't do that is life. May God pay her for that. And all the one the way left with a family. May God make a papa or the uncle or the mother in goodness. May touch the entire family. May touch the entire family come out. You know, I really emotional. I bless you again. You know, only God continue to direct you back and guide you. Only God count the initiative there. Only we still people feel human today. You make us feel like see, I mean a human being. You know, I don't ever remember. I don't ever fathom say time good soul exists not alone. You know, I tell you thank you again. I tell us for the entire family, and it's not a lot for the entire country. Let God forgive and let God forgive her for all his sins that we don't commit mistake there. And let God pray for all his good things here. And let the good things in church, the entire family, all the one that we there around now. And all the let God make all the projects that we don't launch. Let God make other angels carry with us and pursue the project that need to finish.
Amen.
So that I know what I want to say. I just want to contribute because
Mr.
I don't even
Mohammed,
wait.
thank you
I need
so
to
much.
contribute.
Yes, thank you
You're
so
welcome,
much,
man.
and we all get the credit. Yeah, thank you, sir. God bless
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
Yeah,
God bless you, my dear. Thank you.
you're welcome. And I'll say, Mr. Ibrahim been there with we. He just say he don't come back, so I just want to get a quick to meet Mr. IB. Come on in, sir.
Hello?
I know say we lost you up on the screen, so go ahead and say one or two words before we call and quit, sir.
If I'm talking about the enemy,
Yes, we hear you now. Yeah, go ahead.
okay. Thank you very much. As I was so down when I listened to all routine Mama they don't do. One word we may into talk where he advised me, we may have been make fun of her. I say, Momo, I said that the reason this way they have to say they fight for APC, you know they kind of feature. Almost a new APC doctor. Why you know they kind of feature? I say, Momo, I say me until I retire before I go na fit na salon. I say because one thing na salon, they know they care how you struggle. Once you know the government don't hire you for one day, you also don't be now also just for a go back. And today we know say Momo be don establish itself so many places then. He don't develop itself so many places then. Before they even tie to politics. And I wish anti-corruption before they near we and listen to what people that get out but maybe that one don't be talk other talks them and go think twice. This are the problem this way we Africans then we get no one help. This man touched a lot of lives. We're not even there at the party. We're not even gonna not come. Me and you too every day. He say, I say, oh man, I don't know how I eat. He say, Brian, you know the eat and the bottle at the bucket and the pin for you. You drink that day, all the time for the neck. Anything can kabala and can go kabala. At last, I never go meet him na kabala.
I'm sorry for your loss too, Mr. IB.
Karija, I'm speechless. I'm speechless.
Yeah.
When somebody touches lives like what that I read today, not only APC lost somebody, but human being and lost somebody. Because somebody help you help your family, you help your kingdom. Tell a coach brother that they talk. The legacy of Momoh Konte. Please, the brothers them. Please. That should be there fit now. Please. We go talk
Thank
to
you
tomorrow.
so much. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we are the family that are going for what she done. Look what happened. All the business they outside, all over the world. Now you take your time. And we now the family. Now, please, when I come together, let we brother a hard work, a legacy, not go in vain.
Thank you so much. Yes, sir.
Thank you. And only prayers now get for them. Wherever I do, they look me, they smile, they laugh. They not go the hand. So then and they go, they do something. You don't do so much, you don't want to let you commit a crime again.
He will take you out of that family. Now you don't say. We let her take God, let her pass free. And God knows the reason.
Thank you so much. Indeed. Absolutely.
Thank you very much,
Well,
brothers and sisters. And God bless you all.
Amen, sir. God bless you too. Thank you, Mr. Ibe.
Yeah.
All right, fellow Sierra Leoneans, make I just recap on with today legacy tribute to the icon, the man who left an everlasting impact to we beloved Mama Salon, place of birth Kabbalah. He's from a political background. His uncle served as minister under the APC political party in the 80s in the persons of the late Kawusu Konte. Mr. Momoh Konte built over 10 schools, 20 court barracks, built the Kabbalah clock tower, built university in Kabbalah, 85% completion, built 3 hospitals in different parts of the district, 90% completion, supported women with seed money in cash for business and survival, non-refundable and interest-free over 1.1 billion leon. He supported all secondary school within Kabbalah Township. So many figures who are not going to even call. Too many boku money where this man spend. He also provides solar street lights around Kabbalah Central and Bafodia Township, excuse me if I not pronounce so good. He gave international scholarship to Koinadugu youth to study in India. Some have graduated and over 10 students are still studying in India. So they say 15 from what we understand today. He built new mosques and refurbished others, provided physical support to chiefdom administration with nothing less than 100 million leon across Koinadugu and many more. And the list goes on and on and on with the Axala. And it's we don't mistake again today. Now God forgive him. And it will do today not to for saying a show off, now for now we show we appreciation and then we celebrate a life of an icon, a life we don't touch many, and all the things that we don't do in this world, we not goodness, na God multiply for and for the hereafter, and na God give Jannah for nothing. Until next time, we'll be telling her plenty thank you. I tell the brothers then, the sisters them, the other family member they are seeing, Mr. Owankasu and Mr. Dauda, in a all way be part of this process. For now we come together, join voice, forgive the man waiting it deserve, when a tribute, and with the extend we sincere condolences once again to the family them, the brother, the sister, the pikin them, the auntie, the uncle them, and the many other pikin them where it take up as a fatherly figure in their life. And we not say the nation they cry today, but God will make the cry easy for we all. Until next time, this is Salon for All, Voice for All Network Television. I am your host, Khadija Tijan Nabi. May God bless we all. May God bless the Republic of Sierra Leone. May God bless the United States of America. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Wankasu.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you.
Yeah.